A dream smartphone, one that marries fast, high-end hardware with equally high-end design, is what Pete Lau and Carl Pei set out to build when they quit Oppo at the end of 2013 after working there for many years. One stands for the user and Plus stands for the act of sharing. That is the simple thought behind the story of Oneplus phones. This Chinese brand, which launched in India last year, was exclusively selling through Amazon only recently. They also are available on Flipkart.
In the very beginning, when we first encountered Amazon, we felt that we were very similar. Amazon is also a very consumer-obsessed company, and it was really easy to communicate. And because we're working so strategically together, it feels like we're working within the same team. So it's been a very, very pleasant experience. It's not been like two companies working together and you discuss a lot of different terms. For a lot of the things we're doing together, we don't even have terms. We just decided to go with it because we're working so closely together.
OnePlus, in its 1 year of being in India, has gone through a steep learning curve on the unique nature of the market in the country.
This year, 2015, we still have 2 new smartphones that we're going to launch. The lesson we learned is that India needs to be one of the first launch countries, so there cannot be a delay like last time. And so we have the OnePlus 2, a flagship phone, the successor to the one that everyone's been waiting for. But then we also have an ace up our sleeves in Q4.
The increase in custom duties remains a challenge for the company as this eats into its margins. This is further compounded by the fact that volumes are still very low for OnePlus One in India.
Our volumes are not that high because we're focusing on a more high-end segment of the market, and therefore the cost savings of manufacturing will not be high because manufacturing is a scale game. Once we scale up sufficiently, we will move Indian manufacturing over here to India. But we don't know exactly when that will be. Right now, we've run through the economics. There's basically, despite the raise in customs recently, there's not a lot of savings because our volumes are still very low. But in the long term, it's a no-brainer.
OnePlus, which has sold over 200,000 units in the past 1 year, has its eyes firmly set on achieving certain targets in the Indian market in 2015.
The target that we have set for this year is 1 million devices in India, and we are pretty confident of achieving that. We have already sold close to 200,000 units this year. And second big focus area for us is launch of OnePlus 2 and the third device that's due in Q4. Third is Oxygen OS on the software side. We want to make sure that people understand the value and appreciate what we are planning to offer in Oxygen. Fourth would be the key partnerships that we have right now with Amazon. And fifth will be building the team and the local platform in India.
The next OnePlus phone is due for launch on the 27th of July this year. And this should help the company get closer to its initial goal of selling 1 million phones in India. Your mantra be for young startups to grow and evolve?
I'd say go global, think global on day one, go global and look at which are the countries which have the longest track record of building global businesses.
Hive Platform is the latest offering from Zolo Mobile's newest operating system, specially designed for Indian customers.